Hello. Today I am going to be talking about social justice, particularly in the area of counseling. So when I was reading the article, I found it very intriguing, especially the part that it talked about with the golden rule, the do unto others as you would have them do unto you, and how it really should be altered to say do unto others as they would have counselors do unto them. This really made me think about how counselors really have to become competent in a lot of different areas, especially in the area of multiculturalism. When the article was talking about how counselors can't just counsel everyone the same way or counsel people the way that they would want to be counseled, but that everyone comes from a different background, a different set of circumstances. And so you can't necessarily do unto others as you would have them do unto you, in a sense. And so if I was to create a personal golden rule of counseling, it would be a little bit more along the lines of to always show the love and respect that Jesus showed while he was on earth. I instantly thought of the story of the Samaritan woman and how Jesus met her exactly where she was at. He met her at the well during the day when not anyone else was there. And of course, because he was Jesus, he knew she would be there. But he met a Samaritan woman who was an enemy of his people, and really just kind of got on her level and talked to her like he would anyone else, but in a way that is specific to her. So that's why my golden rule would be to always show the love and respect that Jesus showed. A different Bible verse that I really thought of was Proverbs 31:8-9, that talks about social justice. And that verse, I'm going to read it from my Bible. It says, "Speak up for those who cannot speak up for themselves, for the rights of all who are destitute. Speak up and judge fairly, defend the rights of the poor and needy." I feel like that very specifically states the destitute, the poor, and the needy as people who you should speak up for. And in terms of what actions I will take towards social justice, I think the biggest thing that I can do would be to educate myself more. In the area that I live, there's a huge homeless population, and I know winter is coming up. And so one thing that I'm planning on doing is going through all of my clothes and finding things that I no longer need. And I know of at least 3 different homeless shelters in the area that I can donate clothes to. But then even further, which this would be an even greater step that I think would be more difficult for me, would be to volunteer my time at those shelters, whether it's in serving food, helping with their after-school program, or the like.